All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Danger Zone. The Rock Cave. Hope you're all doing well today. It is Tuesday, Tasty Tunage Tuesday, and we are talking the 35th anniversary of the soundtrack to the movie Top Gun, released this week. Obviously, 35 years ago, May 13th, 1986. What a movie, what a soundtrack. One of the best-selling soundtracks in the history of soundtracks. Number one for 5 weeks in the summer and fall of 1986. Who can forget it? That was an amazing summer, was it not? You got 6 singles off this record. What a movie. There are haters out there. I know you're out there, but man, this thing just gets you totally pumped up. And that opening scene, how could you not be all fired up? This is great. They have the 1986 soundtrack version. They put out in 99 a special expanded edition, which we'll talk about which ones got added versus which ones got left off. And then, hey, in 2006, they're like, you know what? People want more. They just want more. We're going to put out a deluxe edition. A super duper duper expanded deluxe edition in 2006. So, what do we got for songs on this record? You got Danger Zone, Kenny Loggins. We're going to talk about that in a second, about all the people who turned it down. Mighty Wings, Cheap Trick, that was a single. Playing with the Boys, Kenny Loggins, another single. Take My Breath Away. There you go. People say that Berlin was a one-hit wonder because of this song. It was so big. It won a Grammy. It won a Golden Globe. But I refute that because Berlin had plenty of other hits that you know. Hot Summer Nights, Miami Sound Machine. That wasn't a single, but that was a good song. Heaven in Your Eyes by Loverboy. And the Top Gun Anthem by Harold Faltermeyer. If you remember him, if you're of a certain age, which is my age, we are talking Axel F., the theme of Axel F., Beverly Hills Cop, right? So those are some pretty awesome songs, but here we go. Everyone turned down Danger Zone, pretty much everyone. Toto was originally intended to do Danger Zone. They had legal issues and they turned it down because they said, no, we're not doing it. Bryan Adams was then approached. He turned it down. He was approached to do his song, one of his songs, and Danger Zone. Only The Strong Survive was the song of his that they were going to put on there. Turned him down. He didn't like the glorification of war. REO Speedwagon was approached. They turned it down. They weren't allowed to have some more of their own material on there, so they turned it down. Corey Hart declined to do Danger Zone. Nobody wanted this song. How about that? It's just like if you're Kenny Loggins, if you knew that, you'd be like, so I'm your 8th choice? Sure, I'll do that. He made a lot of money doing a lot of soundtrack stuff, right? Footloose, Caddyshack, all that stuff. What else? The Motels were approached for Take My Breath Away. There's even a demo of that on one of their greatest hits. And as you know, I'm a big Motels fan, so if they have that, I will post it below, their version. Tell me what you think. But the Motels ended up not doing it. Judas Priest was approached to do their song Reckless as the theme song, which some would say is better lyrically for the movie than Danger Zone. But they didn't know, they thought the movie was going to be a flop, and they didn't want to waste such a good track and not be able to put it on their own album, apparently. ABC, the band ABC, those two guys were brought in to screen the movie to see if they were interested in doing something. They turned it down. The Cars song Stranger Eyes from Heartbeat City, great song. That was played in early trailers for the movie, very early trailers, but did not make the final cut into the movie. And finally, Rat. We're talking Rat. We talked to Rat yesterday. There are rats everywhere. Their song Reach for the Sky, they were trying to push for that on there. The band was all on board, and eventually it didn't work out. And the Reach for the Sky would be the name of one of their next albums, but that song is not actually even on there. So that's interesting, but that one was not used. So that's interesting about who turned it all down. I wonder what they would have to say about that now. The soundtrack Interestingly, some of you who are astute enough to note realize that missing from the soundtrack originally were Great Balls of Fire and You Lost That Love and Feeling, the Righteous Brothers and Jerry Lee Lewis. How about that? I guess they didn't have room for it, or maybe they had licensing problems. Who knows? But those were prominent songs in the movie, and they did not make it on the original soundtrack. So, song of the day. Well, you got to do Danger Zone. I know some of you were thinking I was going to do Take My Breath Away, but Danger Zone sounds like a tasty Tunage Tuesday song that you can turn up and just reminisce. Talk to me, Goose, right? Also, at work, I got a coworker, Kara, you know who you are. When we get a chance, we go like this and we line up and we do that. High five, you got to go high and then you got to go low and you got to nail it every time. So you got some work to do. Practice that. Make sure you know how to do that, because if you really want to get pumped up, you just walk down the hall and you do one of those and you're feeling good about yourself. It's going to be a good day if that one works out for you. If you miss it, things aren't going to go well for you. All right, we're at 6 minutes. Enjoy your day. We are talking... Oh, and by the way, the new Top Gun, obviously have not seen yet, but they're talking about releasing on 4 days ago, dropped. They're going to re-release in select theaters Top Gun for the 35th anniversary out in the movie theater. So we'll have to check and see if we can grab that. All right, Danger Zone, Kenny Loggins. Turn it up. Enjoy it. Have a great Tuesday. And as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.